mean, do we hit the club and this song come on? Do we rock a weave 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that no and I went tour. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me, I'll be waiting on ya. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me, I'll be waiting on ya. He said, let's hit that back, hit that back, hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it, we can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in the zone, a bass jumping, the club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't ya. I won't say I got a feel for you little Nas, but I got a feel for you little Nas. I pay the whole bill for you little Nas. I do my little jig for you little Nas. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little Nas. Tell me what you love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me, I'll be waiting on ya. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me, I'll be waiting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, now put some bounce on it. All that, think about it, put some bounce on it. I make it on it. I say, put your on it. Now put some bounce on it. All that, think about it, put some bounce on it. I make it on it. I say, put your on it. Boy. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me, I'll be waiting on ya. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me, I'll be waiting on ya.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Pick your me, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your stare. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your stare. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, do your stare. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your stare. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping they fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it, she said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead, I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see two.
snap your fingers, do your stare. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your stare.
yeah, we getting bottles in again. Up, put it in the air. I'm throwing up, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A time.
And if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get it, go retrieve it, the short small. When that's from Cali with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, Two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from South Philly. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Hurts. That's taken in.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, two. Hey, team.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Play action, it's Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Trimmer.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Tua, give it to Achane. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Come on, two.
A shotgun snap to Tua. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Tua now on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
A second down throw for Hurts. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
44.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Aiken. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Once again, it's Aiken. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it'll bring up second down. In motion, it's Waddle. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8. and sets up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. From the gun, here's Tua. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth, but they give the ball over on down. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Ifonsu Melifonwu. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Ready.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will score. Kavon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. So the Eagles use their first time out here. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Let's go. 44. Ready.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Now it's Tua. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Great, set. Anyway,
On first down, it's Hurts. The open man is the tight end, Granson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That'll be taken in by Parker. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the air again. Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You're right here. Winning team. Ready,
Tua now on first down. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Oh, he's got room past the 30.
A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the third quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens. A heck of a return to start this third quarter.
Go ahead. Hey, turbo one. Out.
On the handoff, this is Achane. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Get set. Hey, turbo two, out.
Back to throw is Tua.
That is caught on the side by Waddle.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Turbo two.
Third and 2, Tagovailoa. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, Tagovailoa. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They find a way to convert on fourth down and pick up 10 yards. Tua to throw again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Second and 10.
Great.
Hurts now. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Greg Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Zach Bond, the all-pro, makes the stop. From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphins first down.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He's got him in. Westbrook-Ikhine. And he will go all the way. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. Touchdown, Dolphins. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
21-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
To throw, Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive? Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Off play action, it's Tua. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
On the ground, Achane opens up this 4th quarter. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Eagles' 33-yard line.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. They'll fake the head. Now, Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Let's go. 21G.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
All right, come on.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. They snap it to Tua. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
First down.
Hey, easy, 63.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days. And I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Go ahead. Turbo one, hard. Turbo one, hard.
A shotgun snap to Tua. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua now on third down. Open man left side. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll drop to throw. That one out wide to Achek. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's a give to Achek. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Solo left Zion.
They'll stay on the ground with Achek, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. In motion, it's Waddle. From the gun, here's Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point
They'll bring Waller in motion here. They'll try to run it in with Achek. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Go Silver, ready?
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down.
Hey, let's go.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, Silver.
Hurts again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
63.
Hurts will try it again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. And now he loses the football. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
pardon my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch of my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see more? No, you want to see more but you only see sore. Life has slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. Feel fed up. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed above subtract. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pardon my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
Coming to you live from Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Allen taken right to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
319.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Oh, they got it, intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Bills get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, they gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
First down of the game for James Cook. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Allen now on first down. Finds his fullback. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
319.
Allen on third down. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. No look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be third and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go. Allen. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brandon Condrington to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, you got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
1st down throw for Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. And Allen will hold on to this. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds the in route complete. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And this one's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's going to push one deep down the right. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Codrington now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and
goes to the line now. 1st and 10. First and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Play action now. Allen finds him on the crossing route, and he'll get it up to the 44.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
First down.
On first down, Allen. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Round 80! Look out!
Again, Allen to the air. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
319!
Rodgers here on the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here?
Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Cotterington now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Allen setting up play action. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
The shot is up. To win it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now.
And the Steelers go in nickel. Third down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And up from the pistol to Cook. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
No. 158.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 23-yard line.
From the 23. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Gainwell does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Back north. Let's jump out. Take 30. Jab.
Rodgers here from the gun. The back grabs it. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on third and goal.
Plant. 18. 50. Hey, you block over here.
Play action with Rodgers. He's got it. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers push the lead to 20.
27, Bills 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Cotterington now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Johnson now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
319!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Down the left sideline he goes. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Man in motion, out of the slot. First down from the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Round 80. What's that?
Play action now with Allen. Pressure's there, and the steal curtain closes on him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Half 10. What's that?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hits his running back. Galloping inside the 40. Inside the red zone. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Regular. Look out.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now Prater on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, and a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. They send a man in motion. Another try following the sack. He's Marley won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Motioning him from the slot right. 3rd and long, Rodgers. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. He gets loose down the right side. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
1st down throw by Rodgers. Oh, he's got it in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's Cook. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Stop by the perennial All-Pro and Defensive Player of the Year contender. That's T.J. Watt. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Allen on 3rd down. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Allen gonna throw again. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Bills 21. set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Green 18.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down. Unable to connect with his running back, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers will look to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. He has this down to the 34. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
That one connects. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Green 18.
1st and goal, Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Green 18. Green 18.
Here's another 4. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
That goal line agonizingly close here. It's 3rd and goal.
58.
Throwing from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Boswell on to send this away. Cotterington now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. that was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
That's another Buffalo Bills.
They'll run it with Cook. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 17. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Buffalo Bills. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Now run by Cook. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. It's a James Cook touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Bills 29. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Johnson now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now start the drive with Warren. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Buffalo. From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180! What's that?
They go play action with Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10.
Let's go, Todd! 180! 2
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Fills this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No, Todd! 180, what up?
They motion the tight end over. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
39-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
fourth down. Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Stiff arm success. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 5 at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
From the 30 on second down. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down throw from Goff. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see a short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
4 down.
Throwing again. It's gone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the first. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard
line. They've got first down from the 31. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Cuts right. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Throwing is gone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a counter, Gibbs to Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Another one for Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
180!
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at first down here. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. This Reed Blankenship making the stop.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
20!
From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. Gets it to the 15. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And he misses the point after, so this stays the 6-point game. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Great, set. I know you want it. Hey, 73, 7, Delta.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles tie and can take the lead here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick. all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10.
Go tonight. 180. What's that?
A start on the ground with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Gibbs. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up.
180. What's that?
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
It's Goff on 4th down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We go. 180.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions trailing in the early going. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Block 20.
Goff on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
We go tonight. 20. Cut.
They'll go for it. Goff escapes the pocket. He's running for it. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. New set of downs for him at the 38.
20. 14. What's that?
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 6. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Has a hole left. Room to run. Hits the 20. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Point after added on by Elliott. And they'll take the lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And they're going to hand him a big loss on this 1st down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Good work so far. He's got room. space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown. I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. What, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, well, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Tiger Hornet.
Hurts looking to throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Off play action, Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here goes tonight. 120.
Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here, 1st and goal. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 from the 41.
We go tonight. Hey, Shell. What's that?
Looking to throw, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
What? 180. What's that?
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
What? Like 20.
From the 23. Pass is cut at the 9. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Tonight.
Gibbs. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Lions cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on for the
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Xavier Gipson now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Oh, touch it. Anyway, hey.
They go play fake with Hurts. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
King.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Great. Set.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it back at the 34.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions pushing to get within range for a game winner. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
120.
Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
180!
Throwing now. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. He'll look to throw it. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Shell!
On first down, it's Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's on target to Williams. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Lions. First and goal at the
3. 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout. So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have 1 final snap to work with.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Rolling left, buying some time. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.